Hey YouTube land, this is Danny Joy, your boy, and I just want to make a quick video to address a commenter on my last Walk-in Mobile Studio review named Cuddy Joe. He just wanted to see what my Xeon workstation looked like set up with an A1 document painting with a giant brush, like a 5,000 pixel brush. So without any further ado, here's Photoshop painting with a 5,000 pixel brush. Alright, there's the document size, 7026 by 9933, which is A1. There's the, gotta push the B button. Damn it. Oh wait, cancel. Dirt. I know Photoshop. There's the brush size. It's a custom brush I made based off of some of my photography. Alright, I'm using my art pen. So what are we going to do here? I guess I'll just do some strokes. We've got the spacing set up around 13 or 14, which is basically the spacing that Procreate uses for its large brushes. Don't have any problems painting at realistic speeds. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Plenty of performance, you know, it's absolutely no problem. My only gripe is that I wish I could do bigger brushes, because I usually set up my documents 2 or 3 times this, at least for my personal projects. Obviously for commercial illustration, that's totally overkill, but I'd like to have a high level of detail in my personal projects and make them sort of future proof, so they're big. So I wish I could have larger brushes, but no software package is perfect. Surprisingly, Photoshop really isn't optimized very well for the Xeon. It runs better on quad cores that have a higher gigahertz frequency. So if you really want to get your most out of Photoshop, get a quad core, get the highest gigahertz you can afford. I've noticed with Corel though that it can saturate all the cores, so it really likes multi-core CPUs. And I definitely like both softwares, but Corel has some pretty cool tricks in its brush engine. So anyways, Cuddy Joe, I hope this answers your question. And yeah, I'm not even sure, can the iPad do A1 documents? I don't think I've ever even tried to push it that far because of the RAM limitations. I like having more than a couple layers. So anyways, take care. So here we are, and I just got upgraded to Corel Painter in 2017. Fortunately, Corel can only do 750 pixel brushes. Same size document though, which is 5,000 by 6,000, I think. This is the biggest brush, just a oil brush. But yeah, it's super snappy. There's no lag. And the cool thing about Corel is this brush engine is extremely powerful. You got all these options. These isn't even all of them. They got particle brushes, image hose, dab brushes. Yeah, I mean, it's an extremely powerful painter. You can do all kinds of cool stuff. And the cool thing about it, one of the cool things to me, is that you can see here it peaked 100% CPU usage. So the faster your computer, the better. Photoshop, I think, maxes out on quad core is about the best performance you're gonna get. It more will be faster on a high, CPU megahertz system, whereas Corel will be faster with multi-core. So if you want the best Photoshop painting performance, get like a quad core with the highest clock you can possibly get, and highest gigahertz rating, and overclock it too. This workstation isn't overclocked right now. I have had it up to 4 gigahertz and it worked great. It painted even faster. But for the interest of stability, and I really don't need huge amounts of speed, I need stability more. So I decided to just run it at stock clocks, which is like 2.8 gigahertz. Nothing special, but I think it turbo boosts maybe to 3 something. So anyways, interesting stuff, and digital art rocks.